Hola. So even the light is terrible in here, and the sound will be a little echoey. I just was sitting here like I'm supposed to talk about something, and I was like, "What am I supposed to talk about? What's coming in?" And it was like psychic entanglement and psychic influence, and I thought, "Oh, interesting." Usually when I get that, it's because that's what's going on, and spirit's trying to like indicate to me that like whatever's going through my head or energy field is not mine. It's influence of someone else pertaining to me. And I thought, oh, that's really interesting. And so I wanted to talk about that a little bit. I'm super out of it because I just had a walk on the beach, and I'm not sure how my channel is going to be right now, but what were you guys showing me about that? It was basically along the lines of like when other people disapprove or don't like or aren't certain or not on your page or on your vibe about who you are and what you're doing. Like an example might be like me and my husband, like right now I'm in Litibu and my husband's with the kids, and this is like the second time in a month, maybe even the third time that I've like gone away for a night or two to work and to like have Margot time. And like how weird that is to some people, right? Like how that's just absolutely like, what the fuck, who does that? Where for us it's like, well, duh, of course. Like my husband knows me, I know myself. We always give each other space and time, and he's amazing, and I do me and he does him, and we're very good at being a couple, but we're very, very good at being individuals as well. That's a big deal for us. We were both alone for a long time before we got serious and went through a lot of stuff together. So there was just things coming in, and it was like, oh, there's people out there that are just like, what the fuck are you doing, Margot? And sometimes when you're doing you and you're really on your vibe and you're thriving in it, whether you've struggled or not, people still unfortunately tend to like sometimes get jealous or envious or question it. Sometimes these people can be like the people that you love the most or love you the most because they have another, like people have another plan for you than you have for yourself and your sovereign soul, right? And even for the collective soul, it's like if you pull to the collective calling of your purpose, not everybody in your soul group in this dimension is going to be down with it, right? So it's fucking hard. And so when I teach classes about like clearing energy and when I do sacred ceremony for people, a lot of times the threads that I unthread and detangle are these little knots of lined wires that enhance the decision of a being, you know? And so when those need to like detach from pulling you in different directions that aren't your directions, your true calling, it can be pretty ugly back there. And so I've been doing tons of that work on myself lately, like loads more than I have in the last 12 years. And it's like, thank fuck, right? Because it's like my hair right now, if you don't detangle hair, it turns to dreadlocks. The spirit has the same type of value as hair. Like you see that our hair grows in a circle. So does the auric field. So when your circle has entanglements, you get pulled in different directions that might not be your directions. So does that make sense? I wanted to try to keep this little channeled explanation down to like 5 minutes because I'm starving and I want to make dinner and drink some wine. But stay tuned for more if it's coming through. Might turn into something to write about. But anyways, I have some time to do it all. It's very nice to be here, listening to the ocean, watching the sunset, about to make some nice dinner, and channeling apparently, and getting messages as usual and downloads, which have been great today. Okay, hope you're having a beautiful day. Good night.